Funny Boys Podcast with DJ Swirv Deniro and Emm Dolllaz right here on Swirv TV.
What's happening? Swirv TV, somewhere in Richmond, Virginia television. Yours truly, DJ Swirv Deniro.
Emm Dolllaz.
That's right, man. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it, man. So, battle is going down, man. I'm glad I heard them talk about it on the radio early this morning. You know what I mean? And I actually got to watch the interview when Swiss Beats, Timberland, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the guys representing both camps were talking about this battle going down. Like, let's get the paperwork going. Let's do it in a neutral location. So it's definitely going on Thursday, Memorial Day weekend Thursday. We're gonna start your Memorial Day weekend off Thursday with a versus battle that's gonna be so legendary that it's truly gonna represent, you know what I'm saying, the South. You know what I'm saying? Representing the mound, and it's representing, you know what I'm saying, Port Arthur, Texas.
Ooh,
it's huge
for the South, man.
It's huge. 8-ball MJG versus UGK, man. I want to say, first of all, rest in peace to one of the greatest lyricists to do it in the game. One hell of a producer, too. A lot of people may or may not know that Pimp C was one of the greatest producers of all time, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, representing the culture of hip-hop. And I ain't trying to say just the South. I mean the culture of hip-hop now. For me, my journey with UGK is first. You know, I remember I used to hear some songs, but at that time I didn't really know what I was listening to because my brother, one of my stepbrothers, used to put me on to UGK and Tupac. You know what I'm saying, real heavy, and then I think it was the Menace to Society soundtrack with that. I got a pocket full of stone. When I heard that joint, I was like, yo. I first started back in 19. I wasn't moving keys. I was barely moving. Fiends coming up, you know what I mean? Like the lyrics were just like enticing. I know you like he forgot the lyrics, but I did it on purpose just to say, you know, that you a fan because you know the words. You know what I mean? But that right there got me hooked to UGK, and of course, you know that 8-ball MJG. They had plenty of classics too. You know, all that Space Age pimping and all that, and just had me on, man. Then I got to see them with Bad Boy, you know, in the later part of their career. So both of those groups, legendary. You know, 8-ball MJG, they put out 8 albums. UGK put out 6 studio albums. We talking about group wise because we know, you know, those, you know, guys within the camps had solo projects. But as groups, you know, they had 8 respectfully, 6 respectfully. So for me, this battle, I'm a ride with the homie when he said basically like this right here is one of them joints that's for the culture. He did, and what Bun B said was that like this ain't gonna be like the Locks and Dipset. It's not on that vibe, you know. Nah. This is on the South vibe, you know. This on that laid back vibe, you know, on that player vibe, you know. Not in exact words, but he used those words when he had an interview on the podcast that's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that podcast. I can't think of it right now, which is a dope ass podcast. But I think for me, like this that battle, I'm not choosing the winner. And the only other battle, in my opinion, that I've seen and that came to my mind was the Gucci Mane Gigi joint. I couldn't pick a winner. The other ones, I could easily like, okay, I'm going for this person, I'm going for this group. You know, I'm going for this squad, going for that squad. But for this one, I just want to enjoy the vibe.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give my take on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a little more forceful with my take. I feel like, and I know some of y'all are going to hate me for saying this, but I'm just going to speak what I think is, you know what I'm saying, facts. It could be opinion, it could be facts. I think UGK is going to overly, I don't know, I want to say the word correctly. I think they're going to put more emphasis on the fact of Pimp C not being here. In other words, I think they're going to try to play into, you know what I'm saying, his passing and his death to carry them where they need to go as far as trying to get the victory at the Verzuz. I think 8-ball and MJG, I think they're going to have the better songs, the better performance. And if somebody was to ask me, who do you think is going to win that versus battle, I gotta say 8-ball and MJG. And it's and again, it's no disrespect to Pimp C. Rest in peace to Pimp C. But I do think that UGK is gonna play a big part in the whole Pimp C legacy, like by default. I mean, I get what's going on, but I'm just saying, like,
Oh, so now you want to make this
no, I'm just
podcast. Now
saying,
you want to make this podcast interesting.
I'm just saying.
I respect what you said. You know, if I had to choose between both groups, my favorite group between these two, I already told you in the beginning as we started this podcast, but my favorite group between the two is UGK. Now, when I look at association of certain artists who have collaboration with certain artists between both of these groups, which group has had the, and I know this shouldn't be a part of the debate because this is a whole, versus situation, but it is levels to the game. And when you get certain collaboration, like right now, if you get a collaboration from Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like, look what Drake did for the Migos. Look what he did for a lot of other artists. Look what he did for your boy Dirk, right? So when I look at what Jay-Z did with UGK, with Big Pimpin', there's no song that 8 Ball and MJG has that's bigger than that, period, that reached the masses. Just like they talked about, we ain't do our research for, what was it, 3 6 Mafia and you know what I'm saying, the Bone Thugs and Harmony. We know Bone Thugs and Harmony had those bigger records. They had the more mass appeal. In my opinion, I think UGK in this battle instance, and I'm not saying that they're not gonna do that, but I feel like this is time for Bun B and the culture from the South to honor Pimp C. And I don't think they're gonna manipulate. I don't think they're gonna do what you say. I disagree with that. I don't think that's what it is. I think they're gonna honor this man, and I think because both groups been talking about this for a year, maybe a year and a half to do this particular situation, and then they just happen to get the paperwork done when they got it done. But I don't think they're gonna try to utilize that man death to make this the focal point of the battle. Because even Bun B said, I can't tell y'all everything I'm gonna do, but he definitely gonna have some guests come out there. He definitely gonna do that.
So my question is, what is UGK without Pimp C? That would be my question.
I mean, I know what he's not here in the physical. He's not here in the physical.
So
I get that part, but still, like
after Pimp C, the only records that you had of what you just spoke of was you had Pimpin', Jay-Z, and you had the Players Anthem. But after that, what is UGK? There is no UGK. There was no UGK.
Oh my God, I can't believe you're saying
okay,
that.
so enlighten me because I don't know.
UGK legacy is bigger than 8 Ball MJG legacy. Period. Like who did UGK and them put on in the game
for Texas?
What artists? I'm gonna let you think. I want you to think since you're such a music head, right? And I know you talking about music specifically, but when I'm thinking about overall legacy and how this battle is like I said, I didn't want to choose a winner, and I'm still not. But my favorite group is UGK between these two, and I do like 8 Ball and MJG. I like their music. I play their music. You feel me? I do when I DJ. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, even back there when they was dropping the joints to now, we like to squeeze in our music from the artists that we grew up to, and blending in with the new artists. But it's like, God, man, look, who did UGK put in the rap game that could come to our city, for an example, and it's like one of his second or third, fourth, fifth homes. It's one artist alone that he put on in the game. Like, they've done a lot of different things. So I can't count on just because Pimp C not here in the physical that the battle is automatically lost. I just can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. But I don't, like I said, I know that from what Bun B said, that they're not looking at it as a Locks or Dipset battle. They're not doing that. That's what he said out his mouth on that main podcast. So I'm not trying to make our discussion go that way. But UGK is the more legendary group than me. I mean, what they gave us, the Boosie Badasses. I mean, they put on, dog. Like, their legacy is bigger and stronger, in my opinion. At least from what I've seen and when I'm DJing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how T.I. took front, back, side to side alone. Like, who took something from 8 Ball to MJG? I'm not saying they didn't do it, but they took that, and that was like, they knew that was respect when T.I. put that record out.
Okay.
Front, back, side to side. That's easily a UGK's joint. I mean, it's just like they got a bigger legacy. So, but for this particular versus battle, I'm gonna keep saying it once again. Like, I'm on my Emm Dolllaz right now. I'm saying that this right here is something for the South. This is what the South wanted. We wanted the Jeezy Gucci. We wanted this one. You feel me? We definitely wanted this one.
I do want it though. I do.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm curious. I want them to shut me up because I'm saying 8Ball and MJG all day.
Unless it's Swisher House, S.W.I.R.V House.
Yeah.
I want that. You know, I know it's another. You know, that those are dope. You know what I mean? Like those are labels from the South. You know, rap a lot. Like we want that. You know what I'm saying? So for us to get this particular versus battle with these two groups, we'll get the other South. You know, labels and legacy artists and. You know what I mean? They gonna it's gonna be some other joints from the South. But this particular battle right here is not about trying to, kill somebody on the stage and make them look like an ass. Or whatever.
Let me ask you.
I don't feel that way.
I know computers is Putin, right? Where is this battle? Do we know where is this battle taking place at? Do we know?
Yeah, we said it's going down Thursday.
Where?
You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta. I don't know the venue name, but it's definitely going down in Atlanta.
That's neutral. So that's like
And that's what they said. They wanted to be neutral.
Yeah,
they said that both sides said they wanted a neutral spot when they was talking to Tim and Swiss. You know what I'm saying? That's what MJG said, and that's what Bun B. They agreed to basically say, let's have it in neutral ground. But they know if I think Bun B said if they have it in the A, then all their guys are gonna come out. Like everybody that knows both of these groups and understand both legacies. That this is gonna be huge, man. I'm telling you, like, and I can't wait to see how they gonna honor Pimp C because they got music together as well. They got music together. Both of these groups do. So it's gonna be legendary. It's gonna be. If I say anything, if I had to rebuke what you ultimately said, I think they're gonna pay homage to both of their musical legacies as a group, but they're gonna pay legacy to the homie Pimp C. And that's really all I got to say about that. I'm looking forward to them paying homage to the homie Pimp C. Period. That's it. Pimp a beast.
One time for the legendary Pimp C, man. We got to give it up to him, no matter which way you choose to go, whether it's UGK or it's 8Ball and MJG. We lost a legend, so we gotta give it up to him, man. I look forward to seeing that battle. I know Swirv do. We gonna go, you know what I'm saying, back and forth with it off camera. Y'all get a chance to see it on camera, so we gonna see who's
yeah. I can't wait. I'm tuned in. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my fellow nerds like myself. 5 p.m. Pacific Time. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely going down, man. Thursday, May 26th in Atlanta.
8Ball MJG.
And happy Memorial Day weekend.
UGK.
We're going to set you all straight.
What you guys think in the comment section? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Notification gang. Hey!